again, everybody. So today I'm going to be filming part 2 of my Q&A. I got my hair done, if you didn't notice, and I did a little bit. It has like a coppery undertone, they called it, and then I got a few inches cut off. Not a few inches, a couple inches, whatever. So I'm gonna just get right back into the questions. Question number 1, what would you call your autobiography? I don't think I would ever write a book about myself or like anything like that, but I think I would call it, this is probably illegal, but I really like the song by the Kooks called She Moves in Her Own Way, because I just like that sentence. The song goes, I love her cause she moves in her own way. So I think I would call it She Moves in Her Own Way, but it's probably not allowed because it's a song. Second question I got was, would you rather be pretty or funny? And not to kind of insult the person that asked it, but I thought this question was a bit obnoxious because I've never thought that, like, why can't you be both? Like, I don't know, I don't think you have to choose either. I feel like every girl is funny, every girl is pretty, every girl is smart. So this kind of question and this just kind of idea and like stereotype that girls can't be pretty and funny, like, is ridiculous. I mean, there's so many beautiful women who are funny, like, hello, Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy's like the funniest girl ever, and I don't really think you have to choose. So, mini rant, sorry. Next question is, top 5 memories whilst living in New York City. Okay, top of like the list in general is just like going to concerts. Like, I love getting to go to concerts. I've been to, while I've lived in New York, I've been to Fleetwood Mac, Arctic Monkeys, I saw James Bay, obviously. I saw Nat and Alex Wolf. Oh, I saw Young the Giant. I've seen bands just kind of play from Madison Square Garden venues to poetry cafes. Like, I just love listening to live music in New York City. Other memories is, I don't know, like hanging out with my friends. Like, Carrie's birthday weekend was so fun. It was just like day and night after day and night of just like being with fun people, so it was a great weekend. I really like when my parents come to visit, so like anytime they come to visit, just because I get to like do other things other than just like go to classes, because like a lot of people don't realize when you're in school, like you don't really have time to go and do things like go to Central Park. Like that's like a weekend thing I would do sometimes, but like when you're with your parents, it's like you kind of make more of an effort to go do things like that. So that's the not 5, but that's just like general memories I like. Next question is, where do you find inspiration to constantly have creative energy? I think I find most of my inspiration from just people around me. If you hang out with inspiring people, or if you, like, I like to watch YouTube videos, obviously, and I love watching Jack's Gap. I think their videos are incredible, and they've obviously traveled so much, and they're just like really interesting people who have a very kind of genuine love for people and traveling and just sharing their experiences with people, and I've always really admired that. So things like people like that kind of inspire me to do better. What inspires you in terms of your style? My style's pretty basic. Like, I literally live in black jeans and like t-shirts. This is like a silk tee, but this is like pretty dressy for me every day. I don't know, I really like, it's gonna sound weird, but I like Harry Styles' style. I call him my style sister. Like, female-wise, I don't know, I really like Chloe Grace Moretz. It's just like street style, not really, I mean, obviously her red carpet style is amazing, but I don't wear red carpet gowns like on the daily, so her just like regular style is awesome too. It's very like me. Like black pointed toe booties with like black jeans and like an oversized t-shirt. That's like my style. What do you want to achieve with your YouTube channel? I don't really have any like goals per se. It's just fun. I think it's like a way for me to talk to more people that, I don't know, a way for me to experience other people that I would never really get to know otherwise. It's just a good outlet for me to be creative and think of ideas, and also communicate with people that I wouldn't otherwise talk to get ideas and things like that. I don't know, it's a good little just way for me to pour out any creative energy I have. Who are your favorite YouTubers? Well, Jack's Gap definitely is on probably the top of that list. I also really like anybody British, pretty much, just because I think, I don't know, I like the way they make their videos. So obviously I watch like Zoella and like Alfie, and I think Joe, Sag, and Casper are like hilarious, like genuinely funny people. I also really like Will Derbyshire. I really like his just like aesthetic in his videos. It sounds weird because he's just like sitting in his bedroom, but like it's always really nicely lit, and like there's like pretty mellow music and just like ideas. Like he thinks of his videos are all about topics that are a little more complex than like the normal like this kind of video, like a Q&A. So, but he also makes videos with like the other YouTubers, British YouTubers that are more lighthearted and funny. So I think it's good to have that balance in somebody's channel, so those are probably my favorite people to watch on YouTube. Next one is, will you ever make a video with Carrie and Tess? Well, I probably won't have a video with, well, I've made obviously videos with Carrie before, but I probably won't have a video with Tess and Carrie on my channel until after I come back from London, just because I'll only be in New York with them for like 2.5 days before I go back, before I fly to London. So probably after that. But there is a video on Tess's channel right now that we filmed like a couple weeks ago, Expectations versus Reality of Living in New York, and me and Carrie and Tess are all in that. So if you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's really funny. Me and my dad were actually like LOLing. Do you have any tattoos? I do. I have one tattoo. It was, I mentioned it in my first video, like my very first video, just briefly, and I will insert a photo right now. But it is a, it is just a wishbone. I have a wishbone necklace. I don't know, you guys have probably seen it in my other videos and like photos and everything like that, just because I never take it off really. I got it, I want to say like 4 years ago for Christmas from my parents. I don't even know where they got it from. I think it was just like PacSun or something like that. But I've gone through like 4 changes, like, but I've never lost the charm, so I'm like terrified that I'll lose it. But yeah, so I have a wishbone. It doesn't really have this huge deep meaning, but I mean, it's like a wishbone means good luck, and kind of, I like to think hopefully, like hopeful thinking and wishful thinking, and then that will in turn bring me what I want eventually if I kind of strive for my wishes and hopes and goals. I got it after my first semester of college, so it was a good little, like, not a trinket because it's on my body, but like a good little symbol of bringing me good luck on all my future endeavors kind of thing. So that is the second part of the Q&A. If you guys have any more questions, leave them in the comments below and I will add them to my next Q&A whenever that will be. It'll probably be at least a couple months from now because I will be out of the country for 6 weeks. So if I look like I'm in my room 3 weeks from now, I'm actually not. I just pre-filmed this video. So thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!